Anyways, we've got some boys to talk to. So I believe that is 1, 2, 3 influence checks for HK, so I believe we can do all of HK's dialogue.
Query, is there someone that you need killed, Master?
Okay, I got some questions.
Boy, we got some questions.
Statement. Ah, more questions. Wonderful.
Who was your previous master?
Statement.
Yes.
Master, that is a question that has an extremely complicated answer. You see, I do not believe my master knew who she was most of the time, which led to some confusing situations that could have otherwise been avoided.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Go on, please.
Yeah.
Clarification. Suffice to say that my master had her ups and downs, and in my opinion, traveled from a high point in her life to a low point, and then back again to her true potential. She could be a merciless, efficient killer when the need arose. It really made my behavior core glow. And even as a meatbag, my master still had some remarkably efficient droid-like qualities which I admired. She too suffered memory problems, as I did.
Memory problem?
Right?
Statement. Oh yes, Master. As indicated upon my reassembly, my central control cluster is damaged, making recalling my previously stored assassination protocols difficult. I hope that over time I shall eventually reach the status and skill I possessed before I was damaged.
Hey, I was at level 20 in the previous game and had to get knocked back down to level 6.
Ups and downs, he says.
And then back to up again.
I guess based on what
happened in the previous, yeah, which I think is great. I love that. I love that. I love little nods like that, even if they're just little like flavor text nods. I love it when like this was my first experience, like this KOTOR series is my first experience with like decisions carrying over, and it was like, man, that's so cool. I was so enamored with that concept. I was also fucking like 12, 13 so it was like formative years, like perfect for this kind of stuff, and I just fell in love with that idea.
Ups. Flies buzzing over the corpse of playable character girl. I don't even remember her name. What the fuck was her name? The girl on Dantooine. that like can join the party, and I was like, nah.
Oh, Juhani.
Flies buzzing over the Juhani corpse. Ups.
Yeah.
Mission running away from Big Z. Ups. Fucking
talking to Karth. Down.
Naked Karth swinging at his son. Ups. The memories.
Yeah.
What's the last thing you remember?
Recollection. The last thing I remember is having my core wiped from the last 5 years. I believe my master was responsible.
Why? I mean, well, why? Because clearly you wanted to hide some shit, obviously, man, but yeah.
Answer. Even with my memory impairment, I recall that my master was about to embark on a dangerous journey. Conjecture. I believe there was something about my master's destination that she did not wish me to know.
Okay, so Revan
fucked off somewhere.
Wanted to ghost really, really hard.
Revan fucked off everyone. Like ghosted everyone and went, I'm out. We going on a mission.
Hey, HK. You okay?
You doing good?
Answer. I am somewhat disappointed that my master did not choose to take me along, of course. Wherever my master traveled, destruction and death were assured. Speculation, but I suspect I was not the only one left behind. So there is some satisfaction that the disrespect was spread through the rest of her whiny, simpering meatbag allies.
That was a bit of a cut there. I heard it. I heard it there. I heard the audio pop too from the cut, but let's not worry about that.
Now, did T3 get the same treatment?
I mean, I assume so. Or maybe he didn't. We don't know.
How many beeps can convey...
Well, here's the thing, right? T3 zapped HK for asking too many questions earlier, right? So maybe T3 knows exactly what's going on.
That's why I'm saying
Yeah.
it's a little interesting that HK got left in the dark, but T3's kind of figuring it out, but still not telling us.
Whiny?
Statement.
Oh, God.
Yes, my master
HK is about to shit-talk the companions.
Individuals that seemed unable to confront their basic personality conflicts. Let me cite some specific
Let's go!
examples. Mockery.
Oh, Master, I do not trust you. I cannot.
Yeah!
Such verification never cease to decrease the charge in my capacitors.
Yeah!
It make me wish I could press a blaster pistol to my behavior core and pull the trigger.
Get him!
Pleased that this does not seem to be the case with your current entourage.
Yeah!
Oh, God. I love that the one he goes for is the worst
so
one.
good.
Oh, God.
That
Couldn't have
was
fucking planned that if they tried it.
beautiful.
Fucking.
I wish I could get some more, but really we're good. Oh, man. Okay. Right.
Well, other questions then, I guess.
Statement. More questions.
Oh, my
Wonderful.
God. That was great. Okay, so that was the extent of what you can tell me about Revan.
Yep. Without saying the word, obviously.
What these?
Anything?
We did all these. That's the only one we couldn't open up last time.
Do
Wasn't
you
it?
know anything about the Sith hunting us? Did we do that one?
Answer. No, Master, I do not. I am afraid I have been out of touch with the Sith for many years. This new Sith threat fights differently than the ones I was familiar with. These
Yeah, I think we had this one
seem to
before, but I
favor
think we may have
stealth
locked
and
ourselves off from it.
assassination to achieve their ends.
Okay, apparently, if you go with male Revan, he mocks Bastila instead.
That makes sense.
Apparently,
That
it's
makes
a
sense.
really good line. Oh, that sounds pretty good.
That makes sense,
I want to
yeah.
hear that. They seem.
Any idea where they're striking from?
Answer. No, Master. The Sith had many
Yeah, we've had
different
this
bases of
run
struggle.
before.
We did.
There's a specific line of dialogue. I just can't remember how to get to it.
Consolation. But I would not worry, Master. I imagine Twi'lek metaphor.
Yeah, we had this dialogue
Yeah.
already. All right, let's go through the whole tree and see if we can. Oh, maybe. How did you get scattered all over the galaxy?
Theory. Well, Master, I believe I was shot repeatedly. Once reduced to my component parts, I suspect pieces of me were sold across the galaxy. Statement. I am an extremely valuable piece of equipment after all, Master. My parts were no doubt costly to obtain. And
Right, we did this already. Yep. Let's send me back a few credits. I think we did this one, but let's just double check.
Statement. There is no need to hide your embarrassment over the high price I commanded, Master. I will be worth every credit. Despite my apparent memory damage, crippled assassination protocols, and the small amount of rust that decorates my frame. Regardless, please bear in mind that I am quite an asset, and that you would be well advised to take good care of me.
So yeah, there's I'm pretty sure we've gone through most of these, but like I said, there is a very famous line of dialogue that I think we will all appreciate.
Okay.
I just can't remember exactly how to get there.
1 second.
Is the universe messaging you right now?
The universe has.
Are you reaching out to the universe with the Force?
Has a clip. If I can just get it to work, because this thing is acting up. All right, hold on a second.
There we go. That'll do it.
Oh my god.
There we go. Do 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 do. Woolie, are you using the Force to look into a separate universe timeline?
I am. I'm looking into an alternate timeline here, and let's see what this sounds like if you play it with a different Revan.
It'll be towards the end of the combo. Yeah, so it's the line after that.
Unable to confirm their basic personality combinations. Cite some specific examples. Mockery.
Oh, Master, I do not trust you.
That's
I cannot
Karth.
trust you or anyone ever again.
Mockery.
Does it?
Master,
There we go.
I love you, but I hate all you stand for. But I think we should go press our slimy, mucus-covered lips together in the cargo hold.
Conclusion.
Okay. All right.
Thanks, universe.
Beautiful.
Thank you,
beautiful,
universe.
Beautiful.
That was a good one.
I mean, shit. Like the Karth one was pretty much. That could have been a ripped line.
Yeah.
But the fucking that was like him just doing his own stupid shit.
Yeah.
He's just dunking.
Yeah.
I think I feel like Karth got it harder because I thought that was a real thing he said.
Yeah,
As opposed to Bastila,
No, I think Karth
where
is
it's just
the
a real
superior,
dunk.
Absolutely, Karth is the superior one. What with the events of the KOTOR Let's Play.
Shoutouts to Jen Hale for just leaning in and throwing that line in there. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. He's spitting. All right, thank you.
All right, let's just quickly check the questions again. We'll just go through them, make sure we didn't miss anything. Navigomputer.
Query. In
Voice printed. Da-da-da-da.
statement.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Statement. It seems to me that we will have to accept the T3's.
Yeah. Okay. So, God, I
Statement.
can't remember how to get it. Okay. Well, I'll talk about the other HK units, maybe.
State.
Yeah, maybe just go through these. Just quickly go through these.
Okay.
Recitation.
Yeah, we already have that one done. We already ended that one for sure. So we can go. Yeah.
Answer.
Oh, wait, yeah, we've done that one line already too. Da-da-da-da-da.
Statement.
HK units. Yeah. And then, yeah, also, then you cannot visit the HK factory at free will. Da-da-da-da-da. We've had that before.
Statement. 1. The probability of them showing up around you is statistic.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yep.
Statement.
All right.
State.
Just so much statement.
Answer. Well, Master, this is somewhat surprising to me, since this dissemination of information could...
All right, well, if nothing else, I'll go look it up again and just double check what it is. But we've got him in the party for now, and we have enough influence to trigger it. So we should be able to get it. So
Okay.
I'll do a double check when we get a chance, because I can't quite remember. Or I'll just do it here. You can just stall for time. Also, let this be known, this is the first time I'm pulling up a walkthrough.
Oh, here we go,
live.
Master. Before I go, I had a question for you.
Okay, maybe.
Is this perhaps what you're looking for? What's the problem? Well, you may not like the answer, but go ahead. I don't have time for it. Leave it. The next person who prevents me from leaving when I say the conversation over is going to die. Now let me go, or else. What's the problem, HK? Or he's gonna like 4?
Well, just I think 1 will be fine.
Yeah.
Query. I must express some degree of confusion concerning your actions. You are the one who followed Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not?
I am.
Yeah.
I thought everyone knew that. We're not having this right now. I don't have time for it.
Oh, we were definitely having this conversation.
Why?
Observation. Well, Master, I was not at Malachor 5 during your near genocidal reaction to the Mandalorian, but I feel that I may have been constructed as a result of that.
What?
Observation. I believe that Revan determined that mass slaughter on such a scale may no longer be needed to achieve her aims. So perhaps you
Another
are
cut.
responsible for my creation.
Wait, what? I wiped out so many that...
And Revan went, all right, I don't need to do mass murder anymore. Maybe I'll do surgical murder now.
Were you created on Malachor 5?
Answer. No, Master. I was constructed shortly after the beginning of the Jedi Civil War.
What targets were you assigned?
Answer. Well, Master, unless you were operating on my central control cluster, I would be somewhat hesitant to discuss my targets, but I suppose it could do no harm. During the Jedi Civil War, I was responsible for certain strategic targets. For some reason, Revan did not feel that the Republic presented much of a military threat. Aside, I am somewhat unclear as to why this was so, but Revan did have a certain biological instinct regarding such things, so I will simply say that there were probably reasons for such an assessment.
Why would that be her assessment? Yeah.
Answer.
Oh, shit.
Master, that is a somewhat complex question, and I do not want to burden you with a complicated answer.
Okay, so this is we have one more influence point we got to gain then.
Tactical and psychological threat to me. Perhaps when I have completed my analysis, we may speak more.
Okay, so that's the line of dialogue I was looking for, and I guess I forgot you have to trigger it on the way out of a conversation.
What side did you fight on?
Yeah.
Answer. Oh, Master, please use your imagination. A legally constructed assassination droid designed to masquerade as a protocol droid until I reach my target.
Right, okay. That doesn't answer my question.
Yeah.
Clarification. Well, yes, perhaps concerning the somewhat dubious morality of the Republic. That would leave some doubt as to my allegiance. Answer. Very well. Yes, I served on Revan's side during the Jedi Civil War, just as you did against the Mandalorians.
Right, okay.
Who were your targets? Da 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 da.
And then we don't have
During the
we
Jedi
fail the check.
aside, I am somewhat unclear as to why this was so,
Yep.
but
And then what did Revan consider not having? Yeah, let's just try that one.
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah. Okay. So we have this now. It's unlocked. We're having this discussion right now.
Statement. Yes, Master. I must confess, I enjoy it when you are so authoritative and dismissive toward me. It bodes well for your treatment of our enemies.
Okay. So we have to get one more influence point, which unfortunately, the only ones I can think of require just raw murder, which might lock us out of other quests at this point. But yeah, again, for full disclosure, last time I've done a dark side run in KOTOR 2 was a long time, so I typically don't really worry about getting HK's dialogue. So I'm a little rusty with how you get all.
So
of his
we got to
stuff,
talk shit to him every time he stops. Every time he goes, "Hey, one more question," we got to give it to him as hard as possible.
Yeah. Also, that's really funny because does that mean HK is both a sadist and a masochist?
Oh, hold on a second. Wait.
What?
Let's load that second to last save.
All right.
And
see if he has anything to say, and pick number 4.
talk mad shit.
All right, we'll see what happens. Okay, questions. Talk about Revan real quick, and then that'll be good from there. Just some questions,
Yes.
and then we gotta do the Revan thing again. Previous master.
Right.
You
And I
see,
believe you picked. Not understand.
she indeed
Memory problem. Last thing you remember. Why? Are you all right? Whiny.
let ma conclude. I am
I think
Right. Yeah. Or just I had some other. Or just right.
yeah.
statement. Yes, well, enough of that painful stroll through.
Yeah, and
what
that's back to
remains.
questions.
Want to know?
And then nothing. Never mind.
Statement.
Or just nothing. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
Statement.
There we go.
Master, before you go.
I'll try 4.
The next person who prevents me from leaving when I say the conversation over is going to die. Now let me go or else.
Statement. Yes, Master.
Yeah, so
I
no.
must confess, I enjoy it when you are so authoritative and dismissive toward me. It bodes well for your treatment of our enemies.
Hey! Here we go.
Totally worked.
Totally worked. Great.
So
Query.
Now can we
is
do
there
it?
someone that you need killed, Master?
he fucking loves it.
Of course. So I was about to say, is HK both a sadist and a masochist?
Query.
Because he seems to enjoy torture and being tortured.
State.
He's a hybrid, if you will. There we go. That one.
Before you asked if I was the one who served in the
let's see if that'll do.
Mandalorian
Let's see if
Wars.
that do.
Why?
Observation. Well, Master, I was not at Malachor 5.
Yes, we saw
during
that
their
already.
near genocidal reaction to the
Here to explain.
observation. So perhaps you are responsible.
And then we pick 2.
Hold on, we can find out like this.
Yeah.
Because like there's the whole like so.
No, I'm your father. Yeah, I figured you were going to pick that one, but
I
yeah.
mean, it's clearly the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
I wanted to know this.
Yeah.
Answer. Oh, please, Master. Even as a metaphor, that idea is repugnant. You are a gland-driven meatbag. while I am of superior droid construction.
Hopefully they didn't piss him off.
Clarification. I meant that I was built as a result of the need for a selective killing machine, rather than a crude mass slaughter war droid.
And then, yeah, so you were created at Malachor 5.
Answer. No,
Da-da-da-da-da.
Master.
Done
I
that
was
one.
constructed short.
What targets were assigned?
When assigned, I am somewhat
Okay, and then that should get us back to it. Let's see if we got it.
Why would you fight against someone you don't feel is a threat?
Revan felt the true war was against the Jedi. Observation. It was not something discussed with much of the others, but I think Revan recognized that a single Jedi, both in the past and in the present, could turn the tide of a conflict.
True.
So my targets were frequently Jedi, or someone close to a Jedi that could result in their corruption or collapse. Revan often assigned me to kill leaders or supporters of certain Jedi so as to erode their will.
Smart.
Where did those tactics come from?
Answer. Revan saw the pressures of war on Duxon and knew that even in the heat of conflict, Jedi could be broken, not physically, but psychologically.
That Atten shit.
Observation. It is a curious thing to assassinate and wound someone's personality, to assassinate them psychologically, and it took me some time to reconcile the acts.
I like that concept.
I am much more used to their direct approach.
Tags, mind break.
I
Yep,
served
exactly.
well and killed many Jedi.
Assassinating someone psychologically is a fantastic way of phrasing it.
Revan was all about that Atten shit.
Oh, yeah. No,
Okay.
Revan was smart and devious. Whereas, like, yeah, I've said it already, like, Revan was smart. Malak was just like a fucking blunt, like, just, we're gonna kill everyone and destroy everything.
So you're saying she tends to break the Jedi? That sounds like Revan was converting Jedi. You killed Jedi. I need to know how you killed Jedi in order to protect myself. You killed Jedi?
Yeah, I guess.
Answer. Yes, Master. It wasn't always easy, and I had to adapt quickly to rapidly changing battle conditions. And they would often sever my limbs and my head from my torso, which was an inconvenience.
Yeah, definitely not one.
No. Okay, I need to know how you killed Jedi in order to protect myself. Okay.
Answer. Master, I think
Okay,
I
keep
should
talking to
wait
him.
till
Let's see if we
I'm
can
certain
influence
of
him
your
more.
allegiance and your intentions toward me and the galaxy. I mean, to simply give away trade secrets in such a way, it would be an insult to my protocols.
I'm still not there yet.
All right, well, let's see if we can't get that extra XP from talking to him.
So you're saying Revan intended to break the Jedi?
Yeah.
Observation. Master, that was the lesson of Malachor. Any Jedi involved in the systematic slaughter on such a scale cannot help but doubt and question themselves.
Any Jedi involved in systematic slaughter on such a scale cannot help but doubt and question themselves.
I mean,
Revan
too.
ordered
At
us-
this point, if we're going to go with the HK route, we should just go with the lower answers, because that'll probably make them happier.
Revan ordered us to kill Mandalorians at Malachor,
Yeah.
not Jedi.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Except for Revan, you know, may have been some devious bullshit. Let's see what's up.
Observation. Master, I do not believe that the Mandalorians were the true target at Malachor. I believe that the intention was to destroy the Jedi, break their will, and make them loyal to Revan.
Wow.
I do not know if you examined the records of the deaths on Malachor, but you cannot escape that many of the Jedi and Republic soldiers who died were not Revan's strongest supporters. Observation. I believe that Revan was cleaning house at Malachor 5.
Wow.
What ones did not die became Revan's allies against the Republic.
So straight up like the fucking long game that is, I am breaking those on my side in this war. Like before the turn, basically before the actual turn, Revan was already trying to shatter those who were on their side with the way the war was waged.
Well, that means at some point during the Mandalorian Wars, that means Revan probably fell. Not at the end of the
not at the end,
but during the middle, and was probably already planning the next move.
And in the process of still being on that side, was like, these fuckers gotta go.
Yeah, which is also funny because that means genocide was just a side effect.
Effectively,
it was like the genocide's not the main thing, but it happened. I guess it was a side effect of the thing I actually wanted to do.
And that gradual, change, that sub-step before the big one makes more believable sense, obviously, since you don't fall in a second.
Yeah.
They fought that war for years.
Yeah, 5 years, I think.
And, the idea of, like, the Mandalorians and the way that the war was waged, like, the idea of the Mandalorians kind of, like, converting you into, like, a hardened, chiseled fucking, gritty Jedi is one thing, and I'm able to logically conclude that the nature of Revan Malak changed during that war. But that's interesting here, where it's like, as it was coming to its end, they wanted to specifically condition the people on their side to, like, question everything.
Yeah, there is a line I'm gonna pull back to from Clone Wars. I won't say whose it is and the context of it, but it's a really fun line of, like, I'm paraphrasing, but it's like, I've been a soldier the entire time I've been a Padawan. And it's like that whole concept of, like, I'm a Jedi, but I've been a soldier my entire, like, apprenticeship, basically, into the Jedi Order. And it's like, that's kind of a fucked up thought. It's like, we're peacekeepers, but you've been a soldier. You've been fighting a war your entire time.
In peace times, a Padawan into a Jedi, you're kind of just like a peacekeeper, a like almost like religious, like missionary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're kind of just out and about doing different philanthropical things. But during war, you're in a war.
Yeah. Also, universe quiet, because Woolie hasn't seen what that's from, so I'm just for context. But I think that's a really interesting idea, because there's a lot of that probably happened a lot during the actual Mandalorian Wars. There was probably, because there's probably a lot of young Jedi who were like, "No, let's go do it," and just didn't really understand, and then over the course of the time became like soldiers and acquired all the things that happen when you become a soldier, where it be killing people, PTSD. And we talk about, like, breaking Jedi and the fall of the Jedi. It may not have literally been mind break. It may have literally just been, like, over the course of the war, just wearing them down and making them think differently, right?
Well, I mean, if you're learning from a bunch of old texts and teachers that are talking about the greater good, literally, that is, and peaceful things, and then when it comes down to it, like, none of your actual in-life experience is reflecting what you learned. Like, everything you're taught is one thing, and then when it gets down to it, go kill those fucking bad guys and don't stop killing. There's a whole lot of them, and
peace and love and balance in the Force, and everyone loves each other in the middle of a fucking war zone while you're actively in a trench, like, holding a lightsaber and just fucking PTSD and curled up into a ball, feeling it on the ground, going, holy fuck. And this is like a Padawan, so they'd be what, like 16, 17?
Now, don't force choke anybody, but you can push them.
Yeah, you can push them. Yeah. No, you're doing the right thing, guys, here. You're doing the right thing. You're not doing the wrong thing. You're helping the galaxy by murdering these people, right? Anyways, let's see. Sounds like we killed a lot of them. We didn't go that way.
Yeah.
Answer. Oh, yes, Master. I hope none of them were friends of yours, but really, they had it coming. I do not know when the Jedi ceased to be adherents to their code, but many did not tread cautiously, and many were quite arrogant when facing a droid, as if we were somehow beneath them. It gave certain kills and added pleasure when being underestimated.
Atten 2.0.
You took pleasure in it?
2.0.
Hey, Woolie, did you take pleasure in it?
Yeah. Okay. So, we're fighting these bandos. It's pretty prolonged and protracted. Bayo comes up with the button. He presses the button. Bandos go down. Bandos all go to sleep. Jedi are all, at that point, at the height of their like trauma.
Yeah.
Revan takes them and has them swear their allegiance or does whatever.
Come with me, we'll save everything.
Come with me, we'll save it all.
Yeah, we're gonna go get rid of those corrupt people in the Republic and take it over for the greater good.
Turns the ships around, flies them back in the other direction.
Yeah.
Starts making makes HK as one who can then go
take out the political rivals and like the
new enemy.
Yeah, the sweet spots, the weak points, right?
Okay, so yeah, at the HK was born at the start of the war.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was built with the sole purpose of precision strikes, not mass murder.
You took pleasure in it.
Yeah.
Cautionary. Master, don't take this the wrong way. But in my opinion, a blaster shot to the throat is often the best way of silencing Jedi hypocrisy. I have found many Jedi to be arrogant practitioners of pacifism when it is convenient for them. Also, their tendency to never directly answer a question is rather annoying.
It is.
Boy, I agree with you.
You should talk to our pilot. You'd have a
lovely conversation with that man.
So how many did you kill?
I think we did that one already. I think that'll loop back.
We didn't do this one.
I mean, it's the same thing, but I think we can go through it.
Observation. Master, that was the lesson of Malachor.
We did this.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah. And then, we did number 2.
Observation.
Okay, so we're one away. We're one influence point away. And then we should be able to do the I need to know how you killed a Jedi in order to protect myself. So we may have to just kill someone at random to make that work.
Oh, can we not get it in this conversation?
I don't think so. It's okay. We're only one away. And I know of one point specifically where we can get it.
Observation.
We just have to make sure we have no one else in the party so no one else gets it. We absolutely have. I know of one place exactly to get it in the natural course of the storyline.
Okay.
So until then, just don't roll with him for a minute so we don't accidentally do a light side point and goes, you fucking pussy.
Okay, hold on a second here. What if I say I don't believe you?
I'd probably the same thing.
Observation. Master,
yeah, same thing.
I do not believe that the Mandalorians were the true target at Malachor. I believe that the intention was to destroy...
Yeah, we said the same thing.
Observation.
Yeah.
So kicking him... Because, like, Universe is saying Path of One.
Yeah,
leads to influence.
We'll see. Let's try. We could try it, but that sounds like a very much you're going to lose influence. But we can talk to him, see what's up.
Kick out.
Oh. Let's see if it goes.
Query. Then why do you get to remain? Observation. It seems to me that you have killed many more Jedi than I could ever hope to achieve. This was formerly something that generated respect. Now I wonder from your tone if those deaths you caused were merely an accident. How disappointing.
I love that.
Damn, son. Get fucking told for trying to be that guy.
Yeah.
How can you respect death on such a scale?
So...
Retort. Master.
That may have been the wrong decision. You wanted to pick something agreeing him.
My behavior core. Not only have you no doubt ended the lives of many recently, but in light of the event at Malachor 5, you must recognize that death is necessary.
So you may have fucked that up. That was our chance, and you may have fucked it up.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, that was our chance.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Let's.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. I'm like, don't. It's okay.
I was following universal suggestions about that, but
again, the when in doubt with talking with HK, don't pick the pick the evil answer,
or the dick stomp,
the obvious evil answer, right? Okay, but one more time, one more time.
Take it from the top.
Take it from the top.
But I will say the kicking him out didn't seem like it was going. That seemed like the super good answer.
Well, that led to the right answer. Oh, we skipped ahead. Questions. We gotta do Revan again.
State. You see, and even answer. Conclusion.
Paramount driven. Yeah. All right. Get out of here.
Statement.
Perfect. 4.
Statement.
Great. Save.
So
we don't do this again.
100%.
So the reason why I was already concerned about the universe telling you stuff is because sometimes the universe has got the right idea, sometimes they don't, as we can clearly see. So that's why I was like...
We'll take it step by step.
Yep.
Give it a minute.
Oh, it's thinking real hard.
And now.
So anyways, those Vader comics.
But really, I meant now.
So what we're going to do right now is we're going to do, I'm going to cast Force Save starting right now. All right, hold on. That's, we all have that trouble sometimes. Try again. And now.
Okay, so.
Hey! See, I told you. It's, we all have trouble performing sometimes. When it calls for it, so that's okay. If you do it too many times, it gets a little harder on the third and fourth time,
State.
Yeah.
Observation.
Care to explain?
Yep.
Observation. Super.
You were credit Malcolm 5. Yeah.
Answer. You aside.
Yep.
Answer.
Yep. Got through there. Where those tactics come from is one you picked.
Yep.
Observation. I am much.
Saying that Revan tend to break the Jedi. That was the lesson. I don't believe either of them get to there.
I do not. Observation.
Yeah. I can't
allow you.
Yeah. There we go.
Query. Then observation.
Get told.
You're a huge fucking hypocrite.
Big dunks.
Wait, did you say you didn't do it on purpose? Okay, if I had known it would happen, I might have done it intentionally. That was the reply you wanted to pick. That one, because you want to do it intentionally, because he thinks you did it on he thinks you did it on purpose, and he was like, "Wait, are you telling me you did it by accident? You fucking pussy!"
And he's like, "And if I had known what would happen, I might have done it intentionally."
Yeah.
Okay, so you're doubling down on
yeah. Unless there's more stuff down for yeah. So 4, and that should be good.
Query. Might? Oh, Master. I would hope in the future that you would not hesitate when an opportunity presents itself.
That should be good.
Let nothing stand between you and your targets, especially the twin crippling behaviors of hesitation or forethought.
So do we have to back out of the conversation now?
I think we're okay. I mean, you can probably follow this up with sounds like you came to terms with what happened to Malachor easily. We could do that.
Answer. Oh, quite easily, Master. If you had not slaughtered the Mandalorians in Malachor 5, they would have destroyed you and everything you tried to protect. Now, once you accept that the Mandalorians had to die, then the next logical step is to determine exactly how many need to die to need for conquest. And that, I am pleased to say, is where I come in.
Okay.
I'm assuming 2. Definitely don't say justify assassination to me. Number 2. Number 2. Yeah.
Such an effective tool.
We gotta be evil here. We gotta be hand fucking curly mustache twirling evil here to get him on our side.
Oh my god.
Statement. It is a fact that the targeted extermination of certain individuals will bring war to a close quickly and efficiently. Leaders unite, and when the leaders
It's
are
true.
removed,
He's
the
not wrong.
unity they inspire erodes as well. You were a general in the Mandalorian Wars, Master. I have seen the records of your battles, and I know that your name was one the Mandalorians fear.
You mean fanny pack?
It is not solely because of your skill in battle, but the fact that you could inspire others, convincing them to fight to the death in situations where other military leaders would be forced to retreat. Revan often speculated on your leadership in this regard. I believe my previous master had formed some other conclusions concerning you. Revan's apprentice wanted me to kill you when you left the war effort and did not go with them to the unknown regions, but Revan would not permit it.
Okay.
So Malak wanted us dead.
Huh.
Why?
Huh.
And he didn't let us go with him either.
I believe Revan wanted you to face the Jedi Council, Master, as if there was something that you
To
would
terrify
show
the
them.
shit
Yeah.
Perhaps Revan wished the Council to see how far the Jedi had fallen. Knowing Revan, it was no doubt a strategic decision on many levels.
Absolutely.
What do you think Revan wanted me to show?
observation. Master, this is purely speculation, but there is a certain strength in parading defeated leaders before their people. Perhaps Revan felt that your return to the Council in your state would show them what Jedi were capable of, and the cost. Revan often referred to you as a Jedi who was already dead, and felt your reception by the Council would further show you their hypocrisy. Considering the Council's judgment, I see they did not receive your return well. Perhaps whatever anger they held for Revan, they held against you.
There we go.
You fucking
5D chess there.
You send back the exile whose existence absolutely terrifies the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Because it shows them that they can be removed from their purpose for existing.
Yeah.
They have no idea how to react to that shit, and everyone scatters to the fucking winds.
Yeah, I mean, like, we're not even talking about what happened to our character on the Force level, but just the fact that, hi, here's your leader who gave the nod to push the button that caused genocide.
For the good.
For the good.
For the good.
For the good guys.
I did this because this was the right thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Right? Which would be terrifying, right? Not even talking about the fucking, like I said, not even talking about the Force stuff.
Not even getting into that.
No,
okay.
No, but like, just think about it. Like, you know, be like, oh, hi, mass murderer. I know I did it for the right reasons, though. Because remember, when you're in the during the actual trial, like, you're like, no, I did everything for some of the answers you can give are just straight up like, no, I did everything for the right choice. I would have done it again if I right? Like, I did everything right. You know, I didn't do anything wrong. Like, you could straight up do that kind of thing
for the greater good,
and then find out later, oh, the greater good you did was real fucking bad. It was real rough.
Why wouldn't you agree with this in the time of war?
Yeah.
Right? Light later.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Council?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have a problem with acquiring light at a delayed period in time?
Yeah. Which is to say, not even talking about what's going on with you with what happened with your connection with the Force and stuff like that. It's just taking away the Force. Hi, I'm a mass murderer, and I'm back.
I did what you said.
Yeah, I saved everything.
We won.
Yeah, we won, though, guys.
What a hero.
Yeah, what a hero.
Interesting. Why are you glowing purple? Shut up.
Shut up. Don't worry about it.
Big war hero.
Yeah, huge war hero.
Okay. Considering the Council's judgment, I see they did not receive your return well.
Yeah.
Perhaps whatever anger they held for Revan, they held against you. So Malak stayed with Revan until the end.
Yeah.
What did you think of Malak? So you're saying Revan intended to break the Jedi. I had more questions.
So we should probably stop in the top down.
Yeah.
These are questions. Yeah.
Yeah. What I hate is when, if let's say I pick this one and it just clears an answer out and then leaves me on this one anyway. Mm-hmm. I'd want to go that route, but if I go straight to this one, then I don't get that.
Yeah, we'll get the top one just in case. I mean, if it's very clear with the writing in this game that if you're like in a moment where you can be super nice or super evil, like that's your locking in your answer for like a influence or a dark side thing. But when it's like phrased as questions, I think you're okay because all three of these are phrased as questions, and you can just kind of go down the chain. You know?
Yeah, I want to know this one more than that one.
Well,
I don't want this one to.
We'll work our way through. This should be okay.
Okay, I'll go this way.
Oh, okay.
You think this will be okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Statement. Master, that again requires a somewhat complicated answer. Because this exchange is in danger of boring me, I will simply say no. And that I am glad I was never in service to Malak.
So this moves into what do you think about?
And 3 is still there.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Observation. Revan was a human capable of subtle, intelligent cruelties. She had a strategic mind, and she accepted losses and sacrifices. Her meatbag apprentice was more like an angry club. He was also given to grandiose displays of brutality and murder that seemed inefficient, and in many cases, unnecessary.
What? You're saying that?
Well, he's about surgical strikes, not about brutal that was inefficient, right?
What about the fucking bar we were just in?
Yeah, or the hey, you killed people on such a mass scale. It's pretty fucking dope. Also, I like to think that that's not only is that HK shitting on Malak, I like to think that's Obsidian shitting on BioWare for making Malak like pretty milk toast of a villain.
Oh, just kill them all, burn them all.
Yeah, he's pretty one-dimensional as a villain. All right, now we can go. What do you think of Malik? Because we've already done the council question.
Yeah, I'm wondering what he would have been. I really wonder what he's like in Lightside. I saw that picture, right?
Yep.
That's about it.
Yep.
What did you think of Malik?
Observation. Revan was a human capable of subtle, intelligent cruelties.
Oh.
Yeah,
She
so
had
there
a
you go. It's the same
strategic
thing.
mind. Her meatbag apprentice.
Yep,
He
same
was
thing.
also-
So same thing. All right, so you're saying Revan intended to break the Jedi. Let's get down to that chain now, because that'll get us back to
Observation.
yeah.
Master.
Did that. Don't believe you.
Observation.
Da-da-da.
I do not. Observation.
Great. I need to know how you killed. Oh, I guess it sounds like you killed a lot of them. We didn't go that. We have to finish that one.
Answer. I do not. It gave certain
You took pleasure in it.
cautionary. I have not met.
Yeah, and then how many did you kill? That looses back there. Yeah. Oh.
I did kill many soldiers who used techniques in combat that could make them be considered Jedi, although they call themselves Sith.
All right, so we go back to sounds like intended to break the Jedi. That'll get us back there, back to that line of questioning that we need.
Observation. Master.
Yep.
That.
Don't believe you, and then that should open up.
I do not. Observation.
There we go. 3. Let's see if that works now.
Answer.
Fuck!
We have to back out.
I think that
Okay.
should wait. I mean to simply.
Let's
back
back
out.
Yeah, let's back up. And try again, but I think we're locked in. I think we got to do one more influence point, even though we gained it. But that's okay. We'll try again. God, getting blue-balled as fuck on this.
I think the influence we have to back out.
Well, the influence should have already popped in the conversation, but we can try again. We'll try one more time, and if not, let's just leave it, and we'll come back to it. We'll come back later, and just keep them out of the party, so we don't negatively lose points here. Because the fact that we haven't lost any points yet is pretty good. No, just lost some questions. Yeah, top one.
Answer.
Yeah. So
Still.
so we still gotta go kill someone.
Wait until I am certain of your. I mean to simply give away trade secrets.
Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. But for right now, we gotta put that on hold.
All right.
So that's HK. We learned lots about him, and
Wow.
apparently he takes more than 3. Takes a lot more than 3 influence points.
Yeah.
Also, we are back down. We are definitely not really that far light anymore. We're not really that goody two shoes anymore because of those conversations.
We hit like 3 in a row.
We're not smelling our own farts anymore too
Certainly
hard.
not.
We're just a little bit in the blue. So
I'm still looking up, but
you know, we're one tick away from gray. Let's be honest.
hitting that perp.
Yep, that's okay. We'll have plenty of time to do it. So I do know of one. Oh.
Well, I wanted to check in after that conversation.
Yeah. But no, there was a different reply I wasn't expecting.
Traveling with the Mandalorians, it brings back too many memories. Don't worry about me. I won't cause any problems. But if Mandalore steps out of line, I'll put him out the airlock.
Don't think
That would be a good idea.
You're right. I'm just not used to the idea of fighting with Mandalorians. Was there something you wanted me to
A little bit of extra flavor text. Yeah, cool.
All right.
But yeah, so I do know of, like I said, I do know of one interaction for sure that will give us an influence point. We just got to make sure no one. If we get an influence point before then, great. If not, we should be good. The main reason I'm thinking about this is because we only have we really need to do Mira, and I guess Mandalore, and that's pretty much the entire party all talked to at this point. Like, we pretty much got everyone. But yeah, we can give see what Krea's up to. I don't think she has much more to say. Oh, no, she has a couple things.